The OMs are back, guys. Easy Amateur Radio here. These are one of my favorite videos to make and laugh at. So let's see what the OM trolls are up to. Oh, PN says, good luck trying to program a repeater by hand. Good luck having a battery that lasts longer than 10 minutes when talking, not to mention the annoying breathe function of the LED light. Exclamation point, question mark. Bro, what are you talking about? This is a Baofeng UV5R Mini. I don't know what you're talking about, breathe, and why are you freaking out, especially over the battery life? This battery lasts a long time, but he's back in the comments again on another video. Somebody commented a 2 meter SSBH2 would be awesome. And to which I responded, yes, that would be sweet. And he says, at Easy Amateur Radio, question mark, question mark. Who the hell is using single sideband on 2 meters? Question mark. Well, a lot of people actually do. There are several nets in my local area where people use 2 meter sideband all the time. But what does this guy know? He's mad about something. But OMs are back again. Here he is again. Good luck trying to program, I repeat, her by hand frequency shift. Good luck having a battery that lasts longer than 6 hours. And then I responded with, and I added him this time. I said, the radio automatically shifts frequency for you. This dude is so uptight and hasn't had any modern radio experience to learn that radio shift frequencies automatically 99% of the time in 2025. I don't know what Radio Shack radio he's using, but old Doug says way too hard to operate any radio, too hard to understand about repeaters and channels. Totally a joke. Hard to get a license, don't care about the sun or anything. Just make it work. Well, it doesn't. Junk. Cell phones work. Well, cell phones do work a lot of the time, and that's my primary mode of communication. But there's a reasoning for the licensing system to make sure that people involved with this want to be involved and not just want something that works. This guy, in response to a Chinese radio video, says the FCC put all that stuff out there. Now the money is spent and they're starting to crack down. That's right. The FCC allowed all these Chinese radios into the market so that they can go around and steal your Baofangs. Be on the lookout, folks, because this guy says the FCC is coming to knock on your door for your Baofang. Now, obviously, that's a joke. This isn't true. But why would the FCC do this? Don't they have enough time? Yeah, this dude told me to get a proper job. I do have a job, as a matter of fact. I have a day job and a second job. Oh, so 2 jobs on top of whatever this YouTube hobby teaching thing is. I don't know. This channel happened by accident. But yeah, if you're on YouTube, get a proper job. And the FM, USB, LSB, SW bands, only AM and 40 channels, very basic. Now, this was in Spanish, so maybe there's some translation, but this OM is mad that I reviewed a CB radio that is AM only. Oh my goodness. That's like reviewing a HT that's FM only. Wow. All right. This guy is mad at a video that I posted about the Anytone Quad 6. I got you 30 over, meter only shows 8. Brother, the 5.9 scales is kind of goofy anyway. This radio doesn't even have 30 over on it, but whatever. This guy says one impressive thing about this radio is its size. Oh, and maybe the price, as it delivers what you paid for. Mine is quite deaf on 2 meters, and the front end is overloaded with intermod, and the screen is unable to read in sunlight. Anyone pleased with this radio performance more than likely hasn't had a Yaesu or ICOM HT. Brother, I have had both. I just think this little Baofeng UV5R Mini is fun. That's it. And for the last one, my favorite one, I bought some for my family. Weirdo shit like that. But you have all to think stuff. Not sure I should explain anything. Try the buttercup hole. Nah. I remember in the Air Force talking on HF radio. Everybody gets that too. Just have to let them want it more than I do. They're copying the algebra book in the HP40G, but nothing works at all. Brother, I don't know what you're talking about in this. I can see that maybe some people think it's weird that you buy a lot of radios for your family and stuff. I get that. But dude, we gotta do something with these comments, guys. Well, there you go, guys. The OEMs are at it again. This is Easy Amateur Radio. I hope you don't mind the audio. I recorded this while just having an easy day sitting in my truck. But I love making these videos because it's full of false accusations, misspelling, and things that just don't make sense. You know, when you give somebody a device, they want to share their opinion, just like I do. So, 73, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.